Discover the hidden gems and pristine waters of Tennessee's Bill Dance signature lakes. Conveniently located throughout Tennessee, there's a signature lake near you, covering all regions of the volunteer state, all endorsed by the legendary Bill Dance himself. Whether it's a weekend getaway or an extended vacation, create timeless memories at Tennessee's Bill Dance signature lakes. Plan your trip today.
Hey everybody, I'm Steve Owens, one of the tournament directors with the Newport Bassmaster Kayak Series presented by Native Watercraft. But this is the Tennessee Bass Nation Angler Briefing for Old Hickory, the last event of 2026. Appreciate all of you coming out and fishing with me and Sassy Dan again this year. Big thank you for especially to him for making all this possible and keeping up with the AOI stats and stuff, because for me, that's like, I'd rather dig a ditch, but anyway, he's savvy in that, and so it's why we keep him around. But we appreciate everybody. Huge shout out to our sponsors again this year. We've got Carl Black Chevrolet of Nashville back with our AOI sponsor of $1,000 to the angler. Pretty much already decided, but we're not going to announce him until it's over with. Now he's on family vacation, we think. So sent me a picture of some monster fish in salt water with a mouth about that big around and said, I'm out here
probably on a corky.
Yeah. So, this event, we're partnered with KBFTN out of Nashville. We got Daniel Morris and the crew coming over as usual. We'll be at Half Batch Brewing. Carl Black Chevrolet of Nashville will be there with some not necessarily demo vehicles, but vehicles to look at and touch and smell and sniff and see if you want to test drive one of them and get out. So Daniel stopped by and get all the prizes, the trophies, and the checks. Once again, we're on the Bill Dance Signature Lake, so it means you all are eligible for a $100 hourly giant bass payout on top of the Sniper Marine Big Bass for the event. So right now we're at 39 anglers, just under 40. So be a pretty decent payout for a hot, sweaty day on Old Hickory. So a lot of locals out here. We got people trying to wrap up and get their championship spot, which is going to be August the 15th, 16th on another Bill Dance signature lake, Del Hollow Reservoir, hosted by Byrdstown, Pickett County Chamber of Commerce. And we've got a great relationship with them. Sassy Dan and I run, a Tennessee Bass Nation event up there every December, and it's our favorite thing of the year, hands down. So that's going to be back on. It's going to be a different time of year. He's got the prizes for this event, but then we're loaded up. We're giving away a bona fide kayak at the championship on Del Hollow. This event, you guys come out. There's going to be a barbecue and a dessert truck starting when you guys show up for awards. They're actually going to be there at 2 p.m. So by the time you all get there, everything should be up and rolling. So don't forget to, take care of that place there. They let us come every year and help support what we do. Big shout out to Sumner County for what they do for us. And I've had a great season. I had the attendance number figured up before I left the house this morning, which was a very, very, very long time ago. I'm in Augusta, Georgia, running the
195 so far.
Yeah, championship. What'd you say now?
Oh, 195 anglers have fished the series.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I had the average, but I'm fried. I'm done. So I'm gonna just thank all of you. God bless you. Appreciate everything you do that helps us keep this rolling. Spirit Hall for the great checks and trophies we got this year. Big shout out to Catch Outdoors. They've taken care of us for a lot of years, but they're discontinuing production of trailers. They make a lot of equipment in the industrial complex, and so when they make the kayak trophies, they have to stop production to get the machines ready for that. And so it's too hard for them to make the other stuff work. So long story short, we do have a trophy person now. You've seen them all year. And so we'll continue that into next year. So thank all of you for keeping up with our sponsors. We get feedback from them. We appreciate you buying your goods and your stuff from them. Most everybody we have are mom and pop people that we know. Including Backwater Haulers, the trailer that you see myself, Jesse Clark, Paris Edwards, hauling around Tennessee and across the country for me and Jesse. It holds up, man. So far, it's an absolutely phenomenal trailer. So thank you to Jeffrey West for helping us get that stuff out there for people to see. But I'm going to let Sassy Dan take it away, and we'll shut this down when we're done.
All right, y'all got 43 minutes to sign up. So everything's going to be Central Time on this event. I'll go through the times first off. Launch is going to be 5:30 a.m. You can pretty much launch at the ramp before that, but you need to stay within paddles length distance of the ramp. Make sure you're out of the way. Make sure that you're not blocking the ramp and being that guy. Lines in is going to be 6 a.m. Lines out going to be 2 p.m. You have a full hour to submit your fish, and we're actually using that full hour time to make it to awards as well. There's pretty good signal across the lake. If you have any issues with your fish submissions, you must get with me prior to 3 p.m. Hopefully, you're getting to me early. You can reach out to me at 423-505-6092. Text me, call me, whatever you got to do. As long as you let me know that you need help prior to that 3 p.m. time, I will be able to help you. I can't help you submit your fish as far as making sure they're the right fish, but we can look at your stringer in case you got any questions. PFD is going to be required at all times. Coast Guard rules apply. If you're launching before a safe light and you have a motor, you got to make sure that you've got a 360 light and you've got your navigation lights that are there. I haven't looked at the weather. Tennessee's been so rainy this month. Good luck trying to figure out whether it's going to rain or not. You're allowed one motor per the kayak. If you have two motors on there and you're not using one, that is not allowed. You must only have one motor on the kayak. If you have a spare motor that you can grab in case one fails, that's absolutely fine. Just make sure that you take off the one that is disabled to do what you can. Carl Black's going to be at check-in. I don't know what vehicle they're going to have, but they're going to have some ambassadors there, just like last year. They're going to have some swag stuff to give away. They're actually doing an entry fee for a vacation that's in Nashville. That's actually going to be pretty good. So make sure that you sign up for that. Talk to them, associate with them. I mean, they're giving us $1,000 for Angler of the Year every single year, and they're doing it in Georgia too. So they support us. So it's good for y'all to support them as well. So look to them for any vehicle choices if you're looking at the GM or Chevy brand. We'll be glad to connect you with whoever you need to, whether you're in Tennessee or Georgia. It's going to be a 5-fish limit with a 12-inch minimum length. The identifier can be written anywhere at all, as long as it's visible in your photos. It can be written on your hand. Make sure that your sleeve is not covering your hand. Just make sure it's visible. Make sure that you got the right identifier. It was released at 7 p.m. CST. So, you've got it there. Write it down. Don't take advice from somebody. Look it up yourself. That's actually burned some anglers this season. All catch boards are legal. Yak Attack leaderboard's good. Bubba Bunk board. There's actually on this one a measuring board fish off. It's a $5 extra entry fee. So I guess, Steve, can you talk about that one?
Well, all I know is what we and forgive me for it, guys, but it's kind of a fundraiser for their cast deal.
Yeah.
And so that's just how that goes. So you get in there, and as it reads, you just pay your $5 on there. If you missed it and you want to get a hold of Daniel Morris before tournament starts tomorrow, you can do that. And so it's
all right.
That's it.
Not a lot there. It's something they're running. So it is in conjunction with KBF. So they're going to have their own captain's meeting. I do know that you have a visibility flag that must be flown at all times if you're part of KBF. That's one of the differences that we have. It's going to be it's the third year that we've come back to Old Hickory. It's been an interesting lake. There's been some people that have actually caught some bigs on it. But anyways, let's get into launches. Public access areas from the OH Dam furthest upriver. Approved launch is the Taylor Landing boat access by Highway 141 bridge. You can go upriver from there, including all tributaries, as much as you can, but you must come back down to the official launch. Portaging, anglers may portage over and around an obstruction if it's in the same waterway. You cannot drag across to a farmer's field or trespass or anything like that to get to a pond. We will be looking at that for the submissions. On the submissions, just make sure that you're taking multiple pictures of those fish. If it's a deduction, we will not contact you. If it's a DQ, we will contact you unless it's an issue of you submitting the same picture that has the same timestamp at the same time. Those will be DQ'd as a mistake and sent back to you. Other than that, be safe out there. Make sure you hydrate pretty well. I'm sure Daniel Morris will have plenty of liquid IV or whatever or drip. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Have plenty of that to check in for you to get hydrated up. And we'll be at Half Batch Brewing Company. They have been a phenomenal host for us the last couple of years, so you can hydrate in other ways as well. So other than that, you guys know what to do. It's going to be a fun event. The closer of the season, we've had 9 phenomenal events, 195 unique anglers. I haven't looked at the average for that, but great season, guys. And, we really appreciate y'all. And, Steve's down in Georgia. He's going to be running the Georgia Bass Nation Championship down there. And we'll see y'all on Dale Hollow coming up.
Yep. And one thing to add. So after this event, that's going to seal the deal for the Tennessee Championship. So we're going to need you all to accept those spots. I'll try to do it Monday and Tuesday. I'll be traveling to Susquehanna, but we'll send a mass text out to each person, let you know you're qualified. We need you to, accept that spot as quick as you can. If not, so it can go to the next qualified angler after that. And then when we're done with Dale Hollow, you need to be already thinking if you're going to make the Murray Championship in October, because we only have 2 weeks to get that turned in. So not really speeding things up. We should be able to make these decisions pretty quick so that we can get to the next person that's going to be able to make it. So we appreciate everybody. Tennessee kicks ass. We got the best kayak state in the country. It's just in the world. Just in the world. That's all there is to it. All right, man. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate my pretty man up here, Sassy Dan. So we'll catch up with y'all just a little bit. Thank you.
See you.
What matters to you? Commitment, dedication, precision, connection. Catching fish? Good. That matters to us too.